weekend. SFU taking on Trinity Western live from Bill Copeland Arena here in Burnaby, British Columbia. Nick Torn alongside Austin Kozakar. And we're live inside the arena here for tonight's game after SFU's 6-4 win last night. Austin, was a pretty entertaining game for both teams, I think.
Yeah, it is a really good game. SFU started out a bit sluggish, I think, in the first period, but second period they really seemed to find their feet with 3 quick goals right out of the way there. They're able to find some offense and win against a U Sports team. So I think that's a huge measuring stick. I think maybe one of the question marks after last night was on the maybe the man advantage for SFU. Yeah. They didn't score at all with the power play, but they looked a lot better. And you had a chance to talk to head coach Mark Kʷikʷəḷ after the game, and I think he mentioned specifically they're doing the right things. It just wasn't going in. Yeah. So we'll see tonight if they get any better results on the power play. Yeah, both him and Matt Potvin said, power play was clicking, but just got to finish it and see if that changes anything. I think it was 11 by the end of the day, and a shorty was allowed, but the penalty kill was clean as well. A couple short penalties, power plays too. Like that one, I think just ended in 4 seconds.
Yeah, so that number is a bit skewed. You could probably say probably 4 or 5. As this line of Max Potvin, Lucas Ceccarelli, and Walker Erickson has really been a live wire for this team thus far.
Yeah, they've been really good. I think the big story too yesterday is the scoring was spread out. Just taking a look, the only
Yes, you were saying about that.
Yeah,
line.
I was saying. I guess the big thing was that scoring was really spread out. The only 2-goal scorer last night was Max Potvin, and that was with the empty netter. So otherwise, you had 5 different goal scorers last night. Thomas Tien in his first game getting the tip on that goal. So I think that's another thing that the team's really happy with. Obviously, that first line's really clicking with Max Potvin, Ceccarelli, and Erickson, but the rest of the team is clicking too on the offensive side as well.
Gabe Gratton is getting the start in net for SFU, his SFU debut out of Blackfalds in the BCHL, and Leon Sommer in net for Trinity from Austria. As we're underway here at Bill Copeland Arena here, SFU and Trinity Western Spartans. There was no love lost last night near the end. We'll see if that continued tonight. SFU is early into the zone, into the middle. Tien, as you mentioned, had that goal last night in his debut. Gets it back to the point. Robinson, who had most of the shot on Ben Ward's goal, as Sommer caught it for a whistle.
Yeah, definitely be on the watch out for more rough stuff tonight. Pretty chippy game last night.
As it gets more and more chippy.
Yeah.
I think Trinity Western might have just taken a penalty. I think they're both going.
Yeah, it looks like
they're going to get some coincidentals here. Probably rough for 2. We stay 5-on-5 here as Luka Grebas and Luke Spatafora head to the box. Or no, we're playing 4-on-4. Oh. So not coincidentals?
No, it looks like, yeah, they are both.
Anyway, 4-on-4.
Yeah, we don't see that as often.
Yeah, no, that's a little weird. Spafford with the puck for Trinity Western, gets it over to Jurgenite. Finds Oates in behind the net, and he works it out. Spafford again with it, enters the SFU zone. Drops it for Klessens. He'll shoot, takes a deflection off a stick, goes high, out of play for a whistle.
Gabe Gratton, obviously, finished last year with Blackfalds, but a big part of his hometown Fort McMurray Oil Barons team for a few seasons. 914 save percentage in 21-22, 906 in 22-23, and 903 in 23-24 before getting traded to Blackfalds.
Christian Lowe had a couple goals as well for Trinity Western that night. Gets the shot on right into Gratton, gets his first save of the night. And now it's Erickson. Over the red line, gets in, sends it down. Lowe picks it up, but Erickson steals it away. Trying to cut it in the middle. The poke check, Sommer clears it to the near side corner. Pomeroy and Ceccarelli battle out there. Comes out to Lowe. And he'll reset as SFU will change. Puck comes out. Whitaker has it on out to Cameron. Back to Whitaker in his own end, and everybody else will change and finish up. Jurgenite. Gets in deep, plays it around behind the net, goes through everybody, comes to the near side. May steps up, and so does Fraser. Can't get it past Whitaker. Now Fraser's got it, and he might have numbers here. Austin Fraser skates through. He's got Potvin with him. Gets it over to Potvin. Shoots. Save made by Sommer. And he holds on for the whistle.
Yeah, really good chance there early.
As we face off to the right of Sommer as he gets his water bottle. Got to stay hydrated if you're in the net. Cron wins the draw against Fraser, and Oates gets it back over to May as we're still 4-on-4 for another 15 seconds. Oates, Cron, Whitaker deflects it in. Cron battles with Brooks. Redikoff gets it out to Fraser, now back to Redikoff. He'll shoot. Sommer makes the save, and he holds on for the whistle.
Definitely, I guess, something to keep an eye on in the early part of this game with Trinity Western. This is their third game in 3 nights. Obviously lost to UBC on Thursday. Obviously last night's game. It's a pretty tired team. So see how they respond. But also team obviously pretty hungry after, dropping 2.
And against SFU too. And I know these two teams don't like to lose to each other.
Well, you got SFU, and then you got your closest the night before the closest rivals in the Canada West too. So
Robinson takes a shot, deflects. It's loose in the crease. Nothing happening. Whistle goes as Sommer is able to keep the puck out.
SFU definitely with maybe the early jump. Probably a good sign for his SFU team after maybe a slow start yesterday.
It's kind of a slow start to the game, I think, as a whole. Trinity wins the draw. Oates. Ward steps in front of him, though. Robinson sets in front of Dubois. Gets it behind the net. Ward and Maxwell battle, but it's Cron that comes up with it for Trinity Western. Pass behind Whitaker, takes it off the boards, puts it down. Doesn't go far enough, and Dawkins has it for SFU. Maxwell tried to tip it on further, but Mathis was there to stop that from going any. And now Dubois takes a shot. Gratton blocker save to the right side. Puck's poke check ahead, and SFU has numbers. They got 3. Ward Tried to find Lakara, but it was a good skate from Pomeroy to not allow that pass through, and the puck comes all the way back to the SFU zone, and Chu will play it off the boards. Ward continues it on, doesn't get past Pomeroy at the red line, who plays it back to his own ends, Cameron. Spatafor tries to find Klessens, it was a little too far ahead of him. Him and Darby go then behind the net. Spatafor poke checks it to the near side. Kyle Young intercepts for SFU. Tries a stretch pass, but it's knocked down by the Spartans, and Spataforo has it. Feeds it into the middle. Shot! Saved by Grattan. And he holds on to the whistle from the shot from Spafford.
Grattan, with Black Falls is one of those players who came over to BCHL last year from the AJHL. They were one of I think 5 teams to make the journey. So one of those guys with a bit of BCHL experience, but playing from Alberta.
Yeah, you wonder if they're going to have to change the name at some point. I don't know what you'd change it to, but...
I think there's just such a history to BCHL.
Chance for SFU here, 2-on-1. Pop in. He's looking across, goes across, scores! Walker Erickson!
Big goal early, and it's this top line again. I think especially with all the pressure that SFU's been putting on early, it's kind of important to do something with that. You see that time and time again where they'll get the brunt of the scoring opportunities. I guess obviously not this season because we've only seen 2 games, but
yes.
We've seen it before where you'll get brunt of the scoring opportunities, but then not do much with it. This game, they dominate early and they capitalize. So I think huge goal for SFU.
Yeah. Looking for more here as Huffman throws it in. So Potvin, the lone assist on the Erickson goal with the deflections, led to a 2-on-1 and pretty much executed it to perfection. Broken stick at center ice, that's exciting. But the face-off is inside. Puck's dropped. We're back underway here. Takes a deflection and Huffman has to come out. And plays it back to Brooks. Tried to get it past May, unable to. And Fraser's battling with May, he just shoves him down. But left the puck behind, and Lowe is able to pick it up for Trinity Western. Lowe throws it on to Grattan, he makes the save. Fraser cuts in, puck's still loose, and is able to pull away, but a whistle goes. I'm guessing the net was off. As it was, it comes back on. Three games, this will be the third game that we've seen, and we've seen all 3 goaltenders by now. We saw Mackay.
Yeah,
in
I
the
was
first game.
curious tonight who would get the nod if we get to see the entire rotation, but definitely I guess the SFU coaching staff, they want to see all 3 guys. It'll be interesting to see as the season goes on how they all get into the mix.
Mackay started against UBC and then Dolan last night, and we get Grattan tonight, so a good taste. And we know Fanning on the put-in by Redekop there as Cameron followed up. This puck is bumping and bouncing. And finally, Trinity Western gets it in. Redekop's back, trying to feed it to Robinson. Now it's caught in his skates. He didn't know where it was. But Grubbus was able to pull it away. Lakara deflects it off the boards and in, only as far as Cameron. Cameron waits behind the net, waiting for something to start up here, get everybody set and a change. And now they go. Here comes Spafford cutting into the middle. He shoots! Glove saved by Grattan, and he holds on for the whistle. It's just over 5 minutes into this first period, and Not great chances, but the one goal for SFU.
Yeah, no, I think SFU's definitely, probably had the lion's share of chances tonight. Last night, Trinity Western showed that they could be really dangerous. They could have these points where they really hemmed in SFU in their own zone, but it was maybe not quite frequent enough, and Trinity Western's got to figure out a way to make that happen more often.
Here they come now. It's Young. Drops it for Fraser. He was a little too far behind him for that drop pass, but Trinity Western takes it away, and Spaforda gets it to Spafford. And then as he played it back, it went right to Austin Fraser. Over to Thomas Tian. He dumps it in. Young will chase after it. Brings it around the boards to Sommer, and it goes to Spafford. Now Oates follows up. He'll shoot it on. It goes behind the net. Spafford back to the point. Klesson shoots! I don't know if Grattan saw it, but it went wide nonetheless. Whitaker. Lowe tries to take a shot. Is blocked by Huffman. Spatafora gets checked by Chu. Now Lowe is able to seal the way through that. And then it's lifted high and out. Puck was sent down by Trinity Western, and it goes all the way down for an icing call. Just got to say that Trinity putting Spafford and Spatafora on the same line is just, I think it's mean.
A recipe for disaster for the play-by-play team. They need to think of these things.
Yes. So when they're putting their lines together, think of us. That's better. A few years ago when they were in the BCIHL, their jerseys just said Spartans. No names, so improvements elsewhere. As SFU is going to the penalty kill, as it's a tripping call against, I think it's Lucas Ceccarelli. And he doesn't know why.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody ever goes to the penalty box and is like, well, I guess there's a few times where it's like, yeah, you got me, but
a few times.
Never usually too happy.
It is funny.
Nobody's usually ever like, hey,
what do you mean?
That was a really good penalty.
You see the odd one, they just skate to the box. They know, but Trinity Western's first attempt on the power play. As mentioned, they were 0 for last night, but they did have the shorthanded goal. As Whitaker will take a shot, it's blocked by Redekop. Turning around, Kron, but the puck got knocked loose and played into the corner. Now to the far side, May. Gravis got in the way, banks it off the boards, and Ward wasn't able to control it. And now here comes Farin. Drops it to Whitaker. Cross ice, May. Shot! Guts through, and Grattan's able to block it and make the save and hold on for the whistle.
Tonight's first period is brought to you by Nova Drywall. Visit them online at www.novadrywall.com.
Trinity wins the draw. Now May gets it to Lowe, and back to May at the point. Whitaker. Back to May. He'll shoot. It goes wide. But the puck falls to Lowe. He goes across. Oh, and how did Whitaker miss? Did that hit?
That's going to be a tough one on Whitaker.
Did Dawkins get his stick? I thought it maybe deflected, but I think that went straight through the crease. Whitaker, he's going to want that one back.
That's just one of those that you're going to probably think about, later, especially if the score doesn't improve in there.
You saw him just stare at just what? He's got the puck again behind the net. Back to May, goes cross ice, took a deflection, and Farin has to step up. 45 seconds to go in the penalty to Ceccarelli. May. Whitaker. Lowe. Shoots, blocked by Robinson. Lowe again. Battled with it, lost it to Young, and Robinson's able to play it off the boards, and it comes out. And that'll allow SFU to change, as will the penalty or the power play for Trinity Western, and they got 15 seconds to go to make something happen. Cameron's chasing after it and negates the icing with a good effort. Brings it around the boards. Dubois. Ciccarelli's out of the box. We're back to even strength as Dubois still has the puck. And he gets it back to Pomeroy. Dubois. Erickson hounding him. Puck gets played back to Cameron. Into the middle. Pomeroy takes a shot on the one time. Grattan saw it the whole way, gloves it down, and holds on for a whistle.
Yeah, another solid penalty kill for SFU. Obviously a few shots on Grattan, but there wasn't a whole lot of, really, really dangerous pressure there.
Face off one back by the Spartans. Pomeroy. Cameron takes a shot. I think it took a deflection and went wide off Darby. Net comes off. Whistle goes.
Yeah, if you're Trinity Western there, that's one where you're probably not too happy net came off with some kind of good momentum coming out of that power play.
SFU gets free off the draw, and it's Maxwell coming in now with some speed. He's got Cardinal with him, and I think tried to feed it in, but it took a deflection, went right to Sommer, and he holds on for a whistle. Shot 6-4 in favor of Trinity Western thus far.
Again, the old the power play sort of. Well, 6-5 now actually.
Oh, I guess that last one did count as a shot. The old power play bump. Trinity Western wins the draw. And Cron will try to get out, but he gets checked at the last moment before the blue line, and it does end up coming out. Huffman, just out of the reach of Cardinal, and it goes all the way to Oates. He tried to play it deep, doesn't go very far. Dubois is able to get it, and then Cron loses it. And now Cardinal pulls it away. Offside at the line was SFU as he's trying to handle that dancing puck just about midway through this first period. Walker Erickson that has the decider right now. It's 1-0. Face off just outside Trinity zone. SFU wins the draw and it gets it quickly over to Brooks, who sends it in. Now the puck goes all the way down. That could be icing, but Farin is going to beat everybody and negate the icing. On a good speed there by Connor Farin. Now the whistle goes. Penalties coming up. To who, I'm not sure. It was a bit of a scramble there. It's going to be a tripping call. And it's going to be Jeremy Klessens to the box, and SFU will get their first look on the power play.
Yeah, big opportunity here to increase the lead. Like we said last night, not much success, but they were cycling the puck quite a bit, and they were getting some good looks. So see if they can capitalize on this one.
SFU wins the draw. It's Huffman with it at the blue line. Potvin back to Huffman. Potvin left the puck behind, has to regroup. Back to Huffman, cross ice, Erickson. Huffman back to Erickson. Huffman shoots, blocked. Doesn't get through. Now Potvin. Erickson shoots. Don't think he got what he wanted on that shot as it went pretty lazily wide. Huffman gets it to Erickson. Potvin tried to get it in the middle, was blocked by Oates. Now the net, whoa, way off. As Jurgenite throws a check as the whistle goes. As the classic Bill Copeland.
Yeah, we see it time and time again, and it's especially bad in that end. SFU with some really good puck movement there. didn't really find anything to the net, but certainly were able to move the puck pretty well there.
Well, they still have 1:11 to go on the power play. See if they can muster something here, unless the linesman comes in and says, "You can't do that." So Potvin will come in and take on Klessens. Maxwell is able to pull it away off the draw to Huffman. Eriksson. Cross ice. Potvin takes it off the boards. Goes into the middle. Cekkarelli didn't get all of it. And then the Spartans, they do get it out. Huffman wasn't able to glove it down, and that'll allow a change for Trinity Western as they'll have to make it quick. But it missed Cekkarelli and Potvin, and that's an icing, and the faceoff will come all the way back into the SFU zone with 48 seconds to go on their power play.
Yeah, it's always a tough break on the power play when you get an icing.
Trinity has possession of the puck. Spatafora plays it down in. Spafford will chase, but Huffman gets there, although Spafford's making a good effort. Stops. Spatafora follows up. Some good penalty killing here from Spatafora and Spafford. They're even penalty kill buddies. Are you kidding me? Spatafora pulls it away. Valuable time being ticked off from SFU. And now Fraser has it with only 15 seconds to go in the penalty to Farin. Cardinal gets through the check. Into the middle. Nope. Gets blocked. Now behind the net. It goes through. It missed Fraser. Grabus falls down. Jurgenite's able to get time and space. And now Farin's out of the box. And we're back to even strength here. Both teams 0 for 1. On the power play. Grattan. I don't think he wanted to play it, but when he kind of had to play it, he was just going to stop it. Dawkins and a Trinity player collide, and now Whitaker. Farin tips it down. Chasing Robinson. Puck's taking a bounce. And now Young tries to lift it out, doesn't get there. Then everybody loses it in their skates, but Ward's able to one-hand it down right on Sommer, and all he can do is glove it in the face-off in the Trinity Western zone. A very lively puck. Bounce and bounce.
Yeah. That power play there's some good puck movement early, especially in that first shift for them. But afterwards, it looked a little bit discombobulated. The no shots not on the power play. SFU probably looking to get back maybe a little bit of their mojo. Just after that power play, just looked a little bit, passes weren't going where they should. And
quick shot off the face-off, doesn't get through. And the Spartans get possession. Cameron gets to the red line, and he backhands it all the way down on Grattan. He'll just play it behind the net. Chu, Lacara, cross ice. Trying to pick it up was Ben Ward. He finally does and sends it in. Puck takes a bounce. Chu's able to put it right back in on Sommer, and then Lacara, a bit of a snow shower on Sommer, and that causes a little tomfoolery, as it were. Klessens and Grabus. Klessens wins the draw, and it's played off the boards by the Spartans and down, but that should be icing, as it will be in another face-off in the Spartan zone. Eriksson tries to take a shot off the faceoff, gets tied up, and Spatafora is able to pick it up. But Spafford was offside as he entered the SFU zone, so another whistle and a face-off just outside the SFU zone. We've hit a bit of a snag in this first period.
Yeah, the game's just kind of just grinding down. It's been, whistle after whistle, icing after offside, or offside after icing.
Trinity Western wins the draw, but only for a moment as Maxwell pokes it all the way down on Sommer, and then he has to play it, and it goes high over everyone, but a perfectly passed to Spatafora. Leaves it for Klessens. Klessens is coming in, tries to go 5-0, rebound chance, scores! Luke Spatafora for Trinity Western on the rebound.
Just taking advantage of just an absolutely juicy rebound.
And we're all tied up at 1.
Yeah, it just seemed like the last few shifts. I think both teams have felt a little bit discombobulated, but SFU just hasn't looked quite right since that last midway through that last power play opportunity.
I think Sommer is going to get an assist on that one, if I'm not mistaken. I could be. But Erickson has the puck for SFU. Whistle goes. Net came off. Jurgenite gets an assist, but I swear Sommer sent that puck out. I want to give it to Sommer, personally.
It's always fun the old goalie points.
I saw a recent stat line that said Henrik Lundqvist had more points in his NHL career than Paul Bissonnette. And it's actually true. It was something like Henrik Lundqvist had 28 assists and Bissonnette had only 23 points. Quite one of those astonishing facts. It was actually one of those, oh wow. But here's a chance for SFU. Back in, scores! What a passing play by SFU!
Just some of the goals that we've seen have just been incredible.
It was Ceccarelli that finished the passing play, but a brilliant pass by Potvin to start. It finds Erickson.
The passes these guys make, the shots that they make, it's been incredible to watch over the last 2 games.
This line is cooking again as they got both SFU goals, and this has kind of been a theme in these 2 games is that, when one team scores, I'll do you one better. Come right back.
Yeah, there's been some pretty fun to watch, players and plays. Definitely some highlight reel goals in there.
Yes. On again, it's Whitaker for Trinity Western. Trying to make something happen quick, as we just mentioned. It's been happening. SFU offside at the line, and a whistle with 5:19 to go in this first period, and a freshly new SFU 2-1 lead.
Yeah, and just a big play. I kind of felt that SFU is, they lost a little bit of something after that in that power play, but huge get back on the board.
Oates, Whitaker, backhands it. Spafford comes to help out, but taking it back was Ward. Puck goes all the way back to the point. Chu makes a move. Puck goes high, and Sommer just gloves it down and holds on for a whistle and another faceoff. Shots are 8-6 in favor of Trinity Western. The Battle of Highway 1.
Yeah, we were talking. Yeah, we need some names for these rivalries.
Yeah. SFU has the puck now, and Chu again. Cardinal lost it, but Robinson, he'll step up, he'll take a shoot. It took a deflection. Sommer had to find it. And as he pushes into the net, he saw his glove like, oh man, and that comes off again. we've been doing this for way too long. It just makes me laugh now when the net comes off. I mean, it's just such a classic. Maybe during the BCIHL season, I'll keep my tally this year.
Did you finish?
No. I think
year?
Unfortunately I lost track.
I want to see
a tally counter.
You got to do both sides.
Oh yes,
see what do stats
that's
say?
true actually. The right side, left side. What is the looser net? Fraser has it now as he enters the Trinity Western zone, cross ice, but a little too hard for Cardinal to handle. And now here comes Jurgenite. Puck took a deflection and went right on Grattan, and all he does is glove it and holds on for a whistle. 4:03 to go in this first period.
Yeah, and then once you get your tallies to the nets coming off, we can analyze some of the advanced stats, like I don't know, goals after net coming off.
Yeah. There's been a few of those. I think we've all our years of doing this, I think we've definitely seen a few. The net came off and puck went in, but it's a no goal because that net was off. Puck took a bounce around and it came out of the SFU zone, and Trinity Western will have to restart. Whitaker on his own end near side. Into the middle, takes a tip, and it's May. Samuel May stops up, turns. Drops it, but it was an SFU player in the way. That was Dylan Brooks. Trying to one-hand it into the middle. Was Farin, but Grattan got the stick in the way. May battling, backhands it. Farin stops. Checked by Brooks, and now off the boards and out. That'll go all the way down unless Tien will get there, and I don't think he will. Cameron does get there first, and the icing call comes all the way down to the SFU zone. Ward wins the draw, and it's off the boards by Huffman and out. Oates at the red line, sends it back in, kicked ahead by Ward. Tien will send it in, and now Ward follows up. Some reverse hitting both ways, it seemed like over there. Spatafor gets it, but Dawkins poke checks it behind the net, and Klessens will pick it up. Klessens off the boards and out. And that puck will get to the SFU zone, but Dawkins plays it right back out. Tien couldn't reach it, and then a poke check. Ceccarelli will chase after it. Oates plays it off the boards, and then it's played into the middle where Potvin is. Now quickly off the boards, and Ceccarelli got stick check. And now Ceccarelli will enter. Into the middle, Erickson leaves it. It's Chu. Cross ice, Erickson. Back to Potvin, shoots. Blocker save by Somer. Back to the point. Chu shoots, doesn't get all of it, and it's intercepted by Cron. Going for the breakaway pass with Spafford, but no dice. Jurgenite. Shot on by Ceccarelli, doesn't get through. And now Spafford dumps it in, and they'll change. Grattan stops it for Robinson. Puck's played ahead to Grubus, and now Whitaker lost it. Dubois pulls it away, though. He spins, avoids the check of Grubus, and now Dubois through center ice, enters the SFU zone. Stick checked as he entered by Darby. Now he plays it around the boards for Whitaker. Tried to get it back to the point where Cron, but Kyle Young did some good work there to avoid that pass, and it eventually gets to Cron back in his own end. Jurgenite quickly ahead, tipped on by Mathis. That negates the icing. Robinson. We're in the last minute here of this first period of hockey. Pretty good one, I'd say. Robinson See if we can make some late magic here for SFU. Cardinal lost it in the melee. Now Lowe picks it up. Sends it in. Robinson lost it. Then Redekop lost it. Now Trinity Western has it. Oates plays it back in deep. May. Stops it, drops it. Cameron. Around the boards, drops it for Oates. Oates takes a shot. Sharp angle, takes deflection. Rebound chance goes high and over the net. Keeping it in was Lowe for a moment as Cardinal picks it up with 10 seconds to go in this first period and dumped in. Ward will go after it, and rough stuff's starting as the puck will get to the SFU zone. Buzzer sounds. And the rough stuff is
yeah, just a little bit of extra jab right as the horn rang.
A 2-1 lead for SFU and a pretty entertaining period.
Yeah, no, I think SFU came out really strong to start. You saw that with their 1-0 goal, and they really had good pace. I thought, maybe the second half of that period, SFU, I think both teams to an extent, but SFU, got a little bit sloppy, but, they ended that period up 2-1. So, you're going to be happy with that, and you can kind of clean up things in the intermission.
2-1 lead, shots 9-9, all square here for the first period. We'll see you in the second period here at Bill Copeland Arena.
This is what we waited for. Maybe 10 years in the making what we waited for. Like I said a lot of times, embrace this moment. It's something special. Something very special. Don't flustered by all the bullshit. That's fun. That's awesome. Shouldn't scare you. Shouldn't be nervous. But the first 10, you're going to have to be calm and cool. 10-minute increments. The first 10, that's our focus. Don't worry about the second, the third, the result. Worry about the 10. You get by the 10, you get that scrape around the boards, you get a mini timeout, then we reset after 10. Respect them because of the talent they got. You guys are here to make a name for yourselves.
And that's like just your
Your stick. It's already in my bag. No, I already have one.
I have one class, I guess.
We gotta do a quick one here. $1. Grabs first.
Yeah.
So it's $1 hands? If you want, it's max dollar. Okay, I'll take $1 hand, $1 hand, $1 hand. Dark times. Get $1
There's this buzzing over there. This guy's gonna make $100 on 20-cent bets.
Tonight on again is Wait as the Terriers welcome the new year with Simon Fraser visiting the Red Leafs from distant British Columbia with NCAA Division I independent aspirations.
Embrace the moment again. You find yourselves in another environment to make a name for yourselves. Everything we preach, everything you guys do, this is where it comes through. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. But you're not gonna fucking do anything successful tonight unless you fucking sacrifice. Sacrifice the body and the brain. So you can't go do things just to make them look pretty or you think. You might have to hold back. You might have to put a puck into space and lean back a bit. But if you do those things and you play structure and you outwork the other team, because that's all it's ever about, is outworking the other guy beside you if you want something in life, then you'll be fine. Okay? Colby's gonna kick. Yeah. Woo! And you guys are gonna fucking battle for something and make a name for yourselves and shock a lot of fucking people tonight. A lot. So let's be fucking on our toes and ready to go. What do you say, Ray?
to the goal. They moved it really well. Walker Erickson was there to finish and give the Red Leafs a 1-0 lead. Not much the clock can do about that one, mark off the initial rush.
No, I was interested when they came across the line, Bernie. They were 3 across. I was waiting for somebody to trail for a drop, but they just attacked.
Wall, got a man open, Peterson, Gavin McCarthy in a goal. Pretty set up there, Peterson.
Those guys are national contenders, and they didn't even beat us.
All I can say, guys, is I've been doing this for a long time. Long time. Okay? Rode a lot of buses to whole places in BC. Used a driveway and runaway escape lane one night in the middle of a snowstorm. Maybe Jimmy and I aren't in here. I don't know. That's how long I've been doing this, and that's what I've and Jimmy put into this program. Okay? And what I saw tonight was probably one of the most unbelievable things that I've been a part of. Okay? You guys, just think for 1 second, I don't care if this is on video or not. You are not funded by the school. In fact, you don't get much. You just fucking took the number 2 was 1 Boston University Terriers with NHL fucking guys in Boston to a 1-1 tie. Let that sink in for 1 second. The number 2 team in their sport playing a club fucking team from Canada with no funding. 0. Just did what I just saw. That's fucking ridiculously fucking sick. And there's no silver linings in a shootout loss. But it's a shootout loss. That's what it'll go down as. 1-1, SFU, BU. That's what the scoreline will read. And everybody, every person who's doubted us, every person who's bet against us, can just look at the scoreline, because that sound is deafening. Deafening. I don't need to fucking say anything to anybody. I'll let the fucking scoreline speak for us. You guys. Jimmy asked you one thing for his birthday, and you delivered. You guys shocked a lot of fucking people. Don't let that fucking go.
You had the ground. That's what I'm saying. So you go like that today, you're gonna give them a shot, another fight today. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was my first hockey game. Whoa.
take anything for granted, boys. Last night's done. It's history. Finished. Gone. Tonight's tonight. So everybody's going to remember what you do tonight, not what you did yesterday. Are you willing to do the same things you did yesterday? Be selfless. Respect what they have and do what you guys do best. Tremendous job last night. It's over. You're here tonight. You live in the present. Then last night isn't a f***ing fluke. Then people aren't saying, you guys are just lucky. You're not f***ing lucky. You're here for a f***ing reason. You're here to win a f***ing hockey game. Go do it and f***ing have fun with it, boys.
Alright? Score would have looked really ugly if it was like a 7 or 8-1. Okay? You guys played your balls out. Did. Third period, loved it. PK, awesome. Okay? Great work. Form through the fight. You guys that killed did a great job. That's a huge positive, okay? Let's roll with that. Alright? Other than that, great job, and if I can get some rest,
Get out of here.
That's the guy that was away, right?
Yeah. I suppose there's a middle. Dude, just to account for it. Okay, so if they do that, try that play.
I love doing that. Expose them for a breakaway.
If they drop off to a box like that,
Holy Sally.
you can watch it. You can sit watch it. Doesn't matter. Oh, were you here crossing?
No. You don't like having meetings, eh?
My God, I can go back.
You're not here just to play a fucking shitty game. It's a third and third. No! No! You're here to win a hockey game. And you're gonna win a hockey game if you do those little things. Everybody needs to pull on the rope today. I know you guys can do it. I believe it. Jimmy believes it. The parents are here. We've seen what you can do when you put your mind to it. Now you just gotta forget about everything else. Do what you guys do best. Play hockey. Yes? I think you have to put into context what you just accomplished, the opportunity you have. We're not in the business as coaches to win hockey games. I'm sorry. Neither are we in the business of coaching hockey to lose hockey games. What I'm in the business for, and Jimmy is, at the end of the day, is to raise and create men to go into the real world and be productive members of society. Families, marriage, kids, whatever it is. And what you proved tonight after 9 periods of hockey is that you're ready for the real world. Because the adversity you fought through today, yesterday, and Friday is something that'll carry you into the next phase of your life. And if I can help you do that, and Jimmy can, then I guess I've done my job. You just played 3 of the best NCAA hockey teams, short-staffed, with 0 of the perks that they get, and you guys did that. You guys. That's an unbelievable job that you guys just did. And yes, things get heated, guys get emotional. Great, awesome. You're gonna need that. As the real world isn't easy, man. It's not easy. But good on ya. I can honestly say I am proud to be your guys' coach. So well done.
Good evening, welcome back. It's Bill Copeland Rooney here, Nick Torn alongside Austin Kozakar here. SFU taking on Trinity Western University Spartans. A 2-1 lead for SFU in a pretty entertaining first period.
Yeah, no, SFU really came out fast to start. I think maybe a little bit sloppy near the end, but up 2-1, that's definitely something that you can, work on and, maybe not be an imminent crisis. So yeah, SFU, they opened the scoring with Walker Erickson from Max Potvin. Potvin, a pretty regular contributor on his score sheet. I believe he's up to 6 points in the game so far. But Trinity Western, they tie it up with Spatafora from Klessens and Jurgenite. And SFU kind of a little bit out of nowhere, just a great passing play with Ceccarelli scoring from Erickson and who else but Potvin to make it 2-1. And that's our lead right now.
He has been on a tear, that Max Potvin. The man out of Sudbury, Ontario, played for Trail in the BCHL. It's a Sudbury Saturday night here at Bill Copeland Arena. Trinity Western trying to spoil the start so far as Jurgenite takes a shot. It gets through. Grattan makes the save. Now Spatafora. Ooh, nice move off the net. Gets it to Spafford. Back to Jurgenite. Gets it behind the net, Spatafora. Remember, it was a pretty lackluster first period last night from SFU. And then all of a sudden, in the second period, they found their mojo. And
yeah, it's been a bit of a story. I think the UBC game, obviously not ending the way SFU won, but it was similar.
Maybe Trinity Western's trying to return the favor from last night. Cameron gets checked, but he's able to move the puck to Jurgenite. Puck gets through, and it's Farin who follows up with it. Now gets around the net. Working around Huffman, but those long limbs of Caleb Huffman were able to poke check a pass, and he cleared it, but a little too far, and an icing call for SFU and a face-off. Puck lazily goes into the front, and now Erickson's able to pull it away. Erickson, cross ice. Oh, Ceccarelli, he had some space and time, but it was in between his feet. Unable to control it. Back to the point. Huffman. Somer saw it the whole way, and he's able to glove it down. Holds on for a whistle. Is a bit of a slowish start.
I think one thing's a little bit notable, just looking at the benches, Trinity Western playing with the shorter bench tonight.
I hadn't realized that. Yeah, that is a pretty...
definitely looking like a bit of space there.
A bit of space compared to the SFU bench, that's for dang sure. As of course, this is SFU's season, this non-conference team, but Trinity Western, this is just exhibition for them. They'll be back on the Canada West U Sport Trail next week. But the puck falls to Maxwell, and he had to quickly turn and spin. But it went to Fraser, who took it off the boards. Following up was Cardinal. Now it's Brooks back to Redikopp. Had to make a move. Maxwell skates onto the puck. Maxwell low off the boards. Fraser gets tied up with Oates. Puck is against the boards. Now comes loose. Cron gets it to Dubois, who lifts it high and out. Mathis will chase after it, but Redikopp gets there, but Mathis, good work on the forecheck. Fraser is going to get a penalty for that, as he went right in to Dubois. It'll be a boarding call, and Trinity Western is going to get their second power play of the day.
Yeah, that was one of them that you just see happening, and then, yeah, that's going to get called.
Almost every single time.
Just instantaneous.
SFU back to the penalty kill here, as they've had a good weekend thus far. Trinity Western trying to spoil that right here, right now. SFU did win the draw back, but then it gets tied up into the near side corner. Puck comes loose, and a chance here for SFU. They got numbers. Ben Ward, he's got Grubbus with him. Now he lifts it, trying a good hand-eye there by Christian Lowe to knock it down and negate the chance for SFU. And now here comes Trinity Western. Whitaker, May. Whitaker, you might remember, had that great opportunity on the first power play and just missed. Now the puck goes right on Grattan, but deflected wide, and Cron back to May. Low. Shoots! I think that hit his own man Cron in front. Now it's Whitaker. Shot by Farin on the one-time chance, and Grattan clears it to the near side corner. Low. Farin back to Low. Farin, he gets checked and then cleared out by SFU. And now Samuel May back in his own end with 50 seconds to go in the power play. Farin gets past Ward, gets past another. Whitaker, he's got time, he's got space. Whitaker tries to jam it home, the puck goes through the crease. No luck for Zach Whitaker today thus far, and he has it again. Cross ice, quick shot. Save made by Grattan, and then SFU clears it all the way down. Somer leaves it for Pomeroy. Cameron chasing it. He does get there. Continues it on to Klessens. Back to Dubois. Plays it behind the net. Far side. Puck gets through Ceccarelli, and now out of the box is Fraser. Passes to Fraser, and here comes Austin Fraser on the right side. Back to Ceccarelli. Save made by Somer. Right after the power play ends. A good chance for SFU on the way back. But Leon Somer said no dice.
Great opportunity there.
Erickson steals the puck. Now he's got Darby coming in. Darby shoots. It's blocked. And here comes Trinity Western. Klessens Sends it right on Grattan, and oh.
Quick whistle there.
That was a quick whistle, and you see the ref, after he blew that, Grattan looked at him, and he patted himself on the chest, and yeah, my bad.
Grattan definitely did look like he was going to cover that right before just tossing it out. It was pretty much, he did pretty much instantaneously throw it out, but he definitely had that look.
It had that moment. I thought he was going to cover it.
The body language.
I don't blame the ref, but I think he knows that was a bit quick. It's going to happen. SFU wins the draw, so nothing happens from it. And now here comes Fraser around the check of Jurgenite. Plays it back. It was too far behind Potvin. And now Spafford comes ahead. Sends it down. It'll go right on Grattan. And this time, he will cover it up and hold for a whistle.
Yeah, there's no question there on the puck cover. I think last time, I think it kind of looked like, he was going to cover it, but at the same time, is so wide open. I was just like, why bother?
Why bother? Huffman, well, that took a weird bounce off the stanchion. It does come out, though, and that's going to be a penalty for Trinity Western, called by Caleb Huffman and the referee. But SFU is going to get their second power play on the night. Yep, that's right. I'm reading my notes correct. And it's Jonathan Cron to the box for, I'm assuming, a trip. Yes, I am correct. On fire.
Yeah, a big opportunity for SFU here. Obviously, haven't been successful in the man advantage. I thought the last power play they had a really good start to it, but then just afterwards, just midway, probably whenever the first unit kind of came off, it got a little bit sloppy.
Well, they win the draw, and Robinson gets a quick shot and is blocked away by Solmer. And now Holden Cardinal has it. A bit behind everybody, and it comes off the bounds. And Luca Grebus wasn't able to control it, and it comes out. And Robinson will have to restart. And Cardinal now. Into the middle, and it was kicked on by Young. I'm not too sure that would have counted if it did go in, but Cardinal makes some moves as he enters the zone. Spins off the check. Now Fraser. Robinson shoots, took a deflection, went wide. Young's able to get to the puck first, and now Fraser on the far wall. Grubus. Cardinal. Net came off.
A little bit of a shame. I was just saying, that this seems to be the second power play unit out there, and they were moving the puck, and then a little bit of interruption like that.
Just a little momentum and gets stirred, but I think Mark Coletto, it's the minute gone in the power play, he said, hey, stay out there. They're doing some good work there. Trinity Western wins the draw. Jurgenite, almost didn't get it out as it took a bounce off the stanchion. Robinson will have to turn, and Trinity Western's going to try and change as they do get the change through. As SFU enters the zone, here's Grubus. He shoots, but a stick got in the way of Spatafora. And the puck goes out of play for a whistle and another faceoff. And there now they'll change the SFU power play unit.
Yeah, and good opportunity here. The second unit did have, had some good puck movement there, and now we get the, probably what you call the first unit.
I would call this the first unit. Personally.
With a chance to finish us off 44 seconds.
Huffman now at the point. Erickson has to take it off the boards. Almost lost it to Lowe, but he's able to get it back. Now banks it off the boards, back to Huffman. He'll shoot, it gets through, it goes in! I think it might have touched Maxwell, or it did. I think it was Huffman, he just went right through.
I thought it was clean. Huffman with another big goal after last night, getting on the score sheet as well. Well, I guess we'll see what they do end up calling it. But
I think Ward hit that goal last night. I think it tipped.
I have to consult my notes.
I don't remember. I remember being a chance of a tip. Anyway, point is, he's on a tear offensively right now. And hey, it's a power play goal.
Yeah, huge. And huge just kind of get that, finally get it. They've looked good.
It's a 3-1 lead now for SFU. And Trinity Western's going to try to cut into that, and they are going to get another opportunity as they're going to get a power play. As Jason Chu will go to the box. It'll be a trip. Erickson gets the lone assist on Huffman's goal. And we are into another power play in Trinity Western, who are currently 0 for 2.
Erickson with points in all the goals tonight. Obviously scored the first one and a couple assists.
He's doing some good work. Trinity wins the draws. Dubois gets it back to Cameron. He'll step up to the circles, back to the point. Pomeroy. Dubois shoots. Too many bodies in front. And Spafford lost control of the puck behind the net. It's going to come out to Ward, and he's going to get it out and send it down. Grubus will chase after it, but Somer comes out to play it. And then he plays it to Pomeroy, and stretch pass by Pomeroy was too far to the reach for Klessens. Had to lay out for it, but they get control. Dubois goes across ice to Klessens. It goes over his stick. Spafford comes to help out. Gets it back to Cameron. Still has it behind the net. Spafford slaps it back to Pomeroy. Back to the point, Cameron again. Dubois. And now it's taken away by SFU, and it's cleared out. It's Kyle Young doing the work, and now Pomeroy. Spartans are going to try to make something happen here. There's 35 seconds to go in the power play. Spafford gets it in deep. Trinity Western will change, but SFU will send it down. May drops it for Cron. Far in for a late push here with 10 seconds to go in the power play. Whitaker. Cron. Back to May. Low. Chews out of the box. We're back to even strength here. And now a chance here for Ceccarelli. He's got a chance for a break here. Luca Ceccarelli! Saved by Somer, and the net comes off. For a whistle is a good opportunity after another power play for SFU, except not theirs.
Oh, so close. I was kind of curious, if he's going to get pulled down, if we're going to see another penalty shot there.
Yes,
but,
we did have.
In the end, he did end up just getting the shot off.
We did have one last night.
Yeah.
Zach Maxwell.
You don't see that too often, 2 nights in a row.
No,
penalty shots.
You rarely see a penalty shot as it is,
but in the end, he did get it off cleanly.
Face off to the left of Somer. Trinity won the draw, but they're kind of hemmed in. Maxwell and May collide behind the net. Puck still loose, and now it gets poke checked out. Low is there. Cardinal couldn't intercept. And Samuel May has it, gets to the red line, sends it in deep. Robinson checking his shoulder, and now he pulls up with it. Off the boards and out. And all the way down for an icing call and a whistle midway through this second period.
Tonight's second period brought to you by Metrotown Mitsubishi. Plug in the savings at Metrotown Mitsubishi, Burnaby's family-owned dealer for 40 years.
Pretty long time, actually, 40 years.
Yeah, that is quite a legacy.
Battle behind in the corner. Robinson banks it off. Dawkins will have to chase. Robinson, Dawkins digs it away. Now Cardinal drops it, but Spafford intercepts. Trying to get it in deep, but body's falling over. Dawkins finally gets it to Robinson, who's behind the net, but he's watched by Spafford. Robinson goes behind the net, but Cardinal missed it. He has to skate onto it. Jurgenite steps in front of him, but Fraser follows up. Cross ice. Darby's open. Cross ice. The Cardinal scores! Holding Cardinal with another great passing by SFU, and they make it 4-1.
You know, honestly, I thought that was a little bit too much passing. Just the amount of space they were covering with those passes. I thought, man, maybe he should have shot, but beautiful play.
Holding Cardinal his first as a member of SFU.
Definitely the one thing that we've really noticed early on with this non-conference team, just how crisp some of the plays they make.
A lot of good players on this team, but getting it all together as chemistry is hard to do, and so far they've looked pretty good in these 3 games. Ceccarelli now to Erickson. Tried to find Potvin, who was behind him. Darby and Fraser get the assists on Cardinals' goal. Beauty passing plays as Grubbas comes in, drops it. Now Erickson, he couldn't take it. Potvin gives it to Chu. Erickson back to the point. Potvin gets it down low. Came all the way around. Erickson now take a deflection. It goes right to Sommer, and he just decides to cover it and hold on for a whistle. 8:28 to go with shots 17-12 in favor of SFU.
Yeah, the game's definitely tilted in SFU's direction. You know, some of that, you know, probably comes from a Trinity Western team playing a third game, 3 nights. You know,
yes.
pretty short bench, but you know, SFU with this non-conference team, you've got to really like what you're seeing.
Oh, for
this
sure.
Is, you know, the level that you want to see SFU compete and win at. So, you know, obviously still a lot of game left. We're still only halfway through the second period. A lot of time for things to change, but SFU's been playing great.
Whitaker sends it down, unable to get it through at the blue line, but Lowe almost pulled it away, and now it's back to Whitaker in his own end. Oates. Puck's tipped on and sent down. May couldn't get it back, and Young intercepts, and he tries to get around the check of Oates, and he does. Grubbas shoots over the net. Redicop. Young takes a shot off the mask of Sommer. And the puck comes all the way out. It was cleared by Trinity Western. Tien gets it to Grubbas. Enters the zone. Low. Oh, he hadn't mapped this coming in, but it goes over his stick. And shot right on Grattan, and it took a bounce. Puck's still loose. And now Grattan finds it, and he holds on for a whistle.
Definitely been a quieter period for Grattan.
Yes.
You know, we were seeing, you know, in the first period is pretty much going, you know, teams going both at it with shots, but now shots are pretty clearly in SFU's advantage at 18-13.
4 shots this period for Trinity Western. Jurgenite takes a shot, took a deflection, puck's loose in the crease, and it's taken away by Dylan Brooks. Pomeroy off the boards, and it does come out, so SV's going to have to tag up. But the whistle goes for the offside, and a face-off I think come all the way back in the SFU zone. Dylan Brooks, no relation to the NBA star Dylan Brooks. They are different people.
Yeah, that's a fun fact.
We got a couple. We got him. We got Adam Oates, who is destined to be a defenseman, clearly, as the shot goes wide by Trinity Western. Dubois shoots. It goes wide. And a huge check by Dubois, and he's absolutely going to get a penalty for that. And this starts the melee. Here we go. Yeah, that was, I'm not going to lie, that was pretty bad by Dubois. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually gets kicked out. Juergenite's getting into it with Fraser, and now I think they're going to full-on fight. Yeah, you thought this was an exhibition game. I'd be lying to you to say if these guys did not care.
Yeah, they definitely, the intensity and stuff. It's definitely not, exhibition-like. Yeah, it'd be interesting how they called us, because that was obviously, clear punches being thrown.
Yeah.
But
Darby's talking to the referee, is kind of pointing up high. That was a pretty high hit, I think. And I think that's going to force Dylan Brooks to go back to the room here. As there's a whole lot of players going into the Spartan box here. There's Juergenite, there's Dubois, there's Spadafora. And there's a whole mess in the SFU zone. Sticks, gloves, helmets. Dane Dubois, that started this all with that hit on Dylan Brooks. Knocked the helmet off Brooks, actually. Ceccarelli brings the sticks and the glove and the helmet back. As Cron takes the Trinity stuff back to the box here. As of right now, it doesn't look like any SFU players actually gone to the box, which would almost be astonishing considering what happened. But
will be interesting what they call it as. Like there's less than
linesman's opening the box.
Less than 10 minutes in the period, so they're
linesman's open the box and he's talking.
If it's just a 10-minute misconduct, you're not getting back into this period.
I think they're kicking somebody out here.
Cron.
And Cron was delivering the stick. Sometimes you wish you could just have them mic'd up, and hearing the discussions, but it's Spadafora who's getting taken out of the line. There's 6:39 to go. 10-minute misconducts can exist where you go back to the box, or back to the room, excuse me. As Pomeroy and Darby get the lowdown on what's going on here. Dubois now getting up. I think and Juergenite's also getting up. Have all of them been kicked out? Or 10-minute misconducts? We're gonna have to sit here and listen to what they're announcing here, because
it's gonna be a pretty long announcement on the PA.
Because Juergenite, Spadafora, and Dubois are all going back to the room.
Trinity Western with a 5-minute penalty.
That's probably 5 in a game, I would assume, for Dane Dubois. That's my assumption. I think that's what it should be. I will not lie to you. Darby's gone back to the bench. Nobody seems to be missing other than Dylan Brooks, who's the one who got hit. Although Fraser's now gone back to the room, so he might be getting a 10-minute misconduct. Still just a 5-minute on there. There's a 2-minute penalty to SFU. Well, if you wanted to slow a game down, this is the way to do it.
Yeah, I think a lot of sorting out to do on the penalties and, you know, making sure they get it right.
Captain of Trinity Western, Jason Pomeroy, talking to the referee. I think just trying to iron out exactly what's going on. Now the ref will go over and talk to the coaching staffs. kʷikʷəĽ pleading his case. 6:39 to go in this second period. The shots are 18-14 in favor of SFU. It is 4-1 for SFU. These two teams will not see each other again this year. This is it. You'll hear us back on the 28th against UBC. That will be the second game of a 3-game set there.
A little while before we'll see the non-conference team here again, though, I believe. And I believe the next game that we'll see here at Bill Copeland is against Maryville. Maryville?
No, I think it's UBC.
Is it?
On the 28th, no? They're playing UBC. Whether it's here or at UBC, I don't know.
It's at UBC, but let me.
I trust you.
Let me double check that.
Then my calendar is wrong on my phone, and I need to clarify that now.
Yeah, next week the non-conference team is playing at UBC.
At
so
UBC.
Very much a game that that you can go and watch or go and catch, but we won't be broadcasting.
So the next time, we'll see the non-conference team here will be against Marysville on November 1st, but
out of
next time you hear us will be on the
Missouri.
BCIHL broadcasts.
Yeah, Maryville out of Missouri. The ACHA.
Missouri.
Missouri, also the home of Lindenwood, I believe. Lindenwood University, where Austin Fraser came out.
Ah, there you go. Missouri. Well, the SFU power play has now been taken off, which could mean it was coincidentals, because it's 5-on-4 right now. Lord, we're going to have to listen to our PA announcer.
It'll be interesting to see how it shakes down. It could be coincidentals. It could be, misconducts.
Oh, I think it's misconducts for sure. Yeah. As the already thin bench of Trinity Western is very thin now. As Donnet Mathis comes to the box to serve the penalty, and here we go, we're back. And SFU wins the draw quickly on the shot was Potvin. As now Potvin back to Huffman. There it is, 5 in a game for check to the head by Dubois. And the rest, I'm assuming, are just misconducts as SFU's working on the power play here. It goes cross ice, Erickson. Huffman, Erickson. Shot saved by Potvin. 5 in a game for Fraser and Jurgenite for fighting. So Spadafora gets 2 and a 10. Ben Ward gets 2 and a 10. Fraser and Jurgenite get 5 in a game for fighting. And then Dane Dubois gets the penalty, 5 in a game for a check to the head. And SFU is going to get another power play here as Cameron slashed as it's 6-on-4 right now. Shot goes wide, and oh wow, pretty big bounce here. And now a 5-on-3 upcoming for SFU, and that will be a lengthy one.
Yeah, I was really curious how they're going to call that fight, because it was definitely nothing but a fight. But you know, often you know they'll sometimes say, you know, it's roughing or whatever, but
no, that was.
But it was pretty clearly a fight.
So SFU and
yeah, with you don't see that too often. A 2-minute 5-on-3, and then after that would still be
about 2 minutes. There's 4:03 still on the clock for the first power play, so you got about a full 2 minutes again. Robinson has it now for SFU, down to Grubbus. Back to Robinson, down low, Grubbus. Net came off. What else is new? Whistle goes. Not much was going on.
I think the second unit too on right now, you know, was really instrumental on that. I think on that first that power play goal they finally got. You know, they put in a really good shift, and then that first power play unit just came on well rested and was able to just score pretty quickly. Maybe not instantly.
No. SFU wins draw. Robinson thought about it, decides to. Can they keep it in? No, they can't. Dawkins wasn't able to get there. Robinson gets checked by Lowe. Lost his stick in the process, but goes off, and now Young. Dawkins, Robinson. Dawkins. Robinson, Dawkins. Young had to stretch forward, gets it off the boards. All the way back to Robinson. Down low, Grubbus. Cross ice! Nobody was there, net's off. The referee quickly tries to get the net back on as it's kept in by Robinson, knocked down. Grubbus goes cross ice as Young was streaking in, but he couldn't get on there as a stick of Oates got in the way. Young. Robinson. Shoots! Save made by Sommer, and he holds on for a whistle. 48 seconds to go in the Cameron penalty.
Yeah, some really good looks there.
Now face off Ridu. Comes out. Huffman. Eriksson back to Huffman. Good stick by Lowe. And now Whitaker. Lost it. Ceccarelli tries to cut into the middle. He can't. Maxwell follows up with it, and the net comes off, and a whistle goes.
Yeah, I think earlier I was thinking like at the other side was the worst net, but we're seeing it come off awfully quite a bit in that end.
Still in the second period here. 4:14 to go into it. Huffman. Maxwell. Eriksson. Maxwell. Cross ice. Scores. Potvin.
Yeah, just crisply put that in. You know, maybe feeling a little bit more, you know, subdued and in the celebration there. You know, you're already up 5-1. There's already been quite a bit of theatrics.
It is a power play goal.
Yeah, another point. I believe that's 7 on the season so far for Potvin. I missed a couple of the assists yesterday, so I'm not 100% sure, but
as I guess the scorekeeper down there needs some help, but 5-1. And with that Cameron penalty now being over, it leads to just the 2:23 left in the 5-minute major. That is being served by Donut Mathis. Erickson tried to make a pass, unable to, and then Trinity's able to get it out and go all the way down. Klessens is out there, and Grattan gets it to Huffman. Huffman gets it, not out, kept in by Pomeroy, and it's played back in. And Potvin gets it to Erickson. Now Ceccarelli quickly. Maxwell shoots over the net. Bounces back right in front of the crease. It goes in.
Just a weird bounce there.
Wow. Ceccarelli is second of the night on the weird bounce, and it's 6-1. I guess that would also be considered a power play goal. As obviously in a 5-minute major, the penalty does not expire when you score.
Still a minute, well, just under a minute and a half. Minute 29.
Minute 29
left on this power play.
Cardinal now enters the zone for SFU. Robinson, shots blocked. Dawkins. I think he meant Erickson, Walker Erickson on the second assist, and Zach Maxwell gets the first assist, and Grattan makes the save and holds on for a whistle with 55 seconds to go in the 5-minute. As that's all sorted out. And now a chance here for Farin. Cuts in, saved by Grattan. And now penalties coming up to SFU, I believe. It'll be a cross. Nope, it's Trinity Western. It's a cross-checking penalty. It'll be 5-on-3 for another 34 seconds.
Yeah, things are just kind of going from bad to worse for his Trinity Western team.
Connor Farin.
Another 5-on-3.
34 seconds. That's the Dane Dubois hit to the head. Being served by Donut Mathis. Erickson. Whistle goes because guess what? The net came off. Face off to the right of Sommer. Shots are 24-14 in favor of SFU. And right off the face-off, it comes all the way down to the SFU zone. Huffman to Erickson. They enter the zone. Erickson to Huffman. Shoots, blocker save, rebound chance, puck's loose. Sommer gets under it. And he holds on to the whistle as the penalty expires. And we're on to 5-on-4 for a minute 24. season gets underway and for the BCIHL team.
Yeah, it's coming soon.
Puck sent down, and now Chu. Cross ice. Lacara drops it for Darby. Lacara back to Darby, out of his reach. Chu. Lost it for a moment from Spafford. Now Tien comes up. Spafford on the back check. Tien gets taken down and sent all the way down right on Grattan. As we've entered the last minute of play, which has felt like an eternity in the second period, with all the little tomfoolery and roughhousing we had earlier on. And as the puck's lifted high into the Trinity zone, Cameron. Chu stops it. Back to Lacara. Redicop wanted to lead Lacara on. He had to work around Low. Redicop can't pass Low along the boards. Puck's still not out. May's trying to get it out. He can't. Now again, finally, May will chase after it. He's got Low with him. His Chu went over to bite, and he made a good play. May crossed to Low. It took a deflection. It goes wide. Penalty's over. Barnes out of the box, and we're back to even strength in the first time in forever. Chu. Right on Pomeroy as the buzzer sounds as the long period comes to an end, but a big one for SFU, 6-1.
Yeah, 4 goals for SFU in that period, and you know they've got a stranglehold in this game. It's pretty hard to imagine a Trinity Western coming back in this one, but yeah, they've seemingly solved their power play woes, and yeah, we're in for one more period.
3 power play goals for SFU. They're up 6-1. Shots 25-16 in favor of SFU. And we'll see you for the third period here at Bill Copeland Arena.
This is what we waited for. Maybe 10 years in the making is what we waited for. Like I said a lot of times, embrace this moment. It's something special. Something very special. Don't get flustered by all the bullshit. That's fun. That's awesome. Shouldn't scare you. Shouldn't be nervous. But the first 10, you're going to have to be calm and cool. 10-minute increments. The first 10, that's our focus. Don't worry about the second, the third, the result. Worry about the 10. You get by the 10, you get that scrape around the boards, you get a mini timeout, then we reset after 10. Respect them because of the talent they got. You guys are here to make a name for yourselves.
And that's like just your feet pretty much.
You need your sticks and not mine. It's already in my bag. No, I already have one.
We gotta do a quick one here. $1 the grabs first. Yeah. So it's $1 hand?
If you want, it's max dollar.
Okay, I'll take $1 hand, $1 hand, $1 hand. $3.
Dark times. You got $1
This is buzzing over there. This guy's gonna make $100 off 20-cent bets.
Tonight on Aganis Way, as the Terriers welcome the new year with Simon Fraser visiting the Red Leafs from distant British Columbia with NCAA Division I independent aspirations.
Embrace the moment again. You find yourselves in another environment to make a name for yourselves. Everything we preach, everything you guys do, this is where it comes through. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. But you're not gonna fucking do anything successful tonight unless you fucking sacrifice. Sacrifice the body and the brain. So you can't go do things just to make them look pretty, or you think. You might have to hold back. You might have to put a puck into space and lean back a bit. But if you do those things and you play structured and you outwork the other team, because that's all it's ever about, is outworking the other guy beside you if you want something in life, then you'll be fine. Okay? Colby's gonna kick. Woo! And you guys are gonna fucking battle for something and make a name for yourselves and shock a lot of fucking people tonight. A lot. So let's be fucking on our toes and ready to go. What do you say, Red?
Set up there, Peterson.
Those guys are national contenders, and they didn't even beat us.
All I can say, guys, is I've been doing this for a long time. Long time. Okay? Rode a lot of buses to whole places in BC. Used a driveway and runaway escape lane one night in the middle of a snowstorm. Maybe Jimmy and I aren't here. I don't know. That's how long I've been doing this, and that's what I've and Jimmy put into this program. Okay? And what I saw tonight is probably one of the most unbelievable things that I've been a part of. Okay? You guys, just think for 1 second, I don't care if this is on video or not. You are not funded by the school. In fact, you don't get much. You just fucking took the number 2 was 1 Boston University Terriers with NHL fucking guys in Boston to a 1-1 tie. Let that sink in for 1 second. The number 2 team in their sport playing a club team from Canada with no funding. 0. Just did what I just saw. That's fucking ridiculously fucking sick. And there's no silver linings in a shootout loss. But it's a shootout loss. That's what it'll go down as. 1-1, SFU, BU. That's what the scoreline will read. And every person who's doubted us, every person who's bet against us can just look at the scoreline, because that sound is deafening. Deafening. I don't need to fucking say anything to anybody. I'll let the fucking scoreline speak for us. You guys. Jimmy asked you one thing for his birthday, and you delivered. You guys shocked a lot of fucking people. Don't let that fucking go.
You held the ground. Understand what I'm saying? So you go like that today, you're gonna give them a shot, another fight today. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was my first hockey game.
Don't take anything for granted, boys. Last night's done. It's history. Finished. Gone. Tonight's tonight. So everybody's gonna remember what you do tonight, not what you did yesterday. Are you willing to do the same things you did yesterday? Be selfless, respect what they have, and do what you guys do best. Tremendous job last night. It's over. You're here tonight. You live in the present. Then last night isn't a fucking fluke. Then people aren't saying, you guys are just lucky. You're not fucking lucky. You're here for a fucking reason. You're here to win a fucking hockey game. Go do it and fucking have fun with it, boys.
Score would have looked really ugly if it was like a 7 or 8-1. Okay? You guys played your balls out. Did third period, loved it. PK, awesome. Okay? And great work. Golden Group of Finance, you guys that killed, did a great job. That's a huge positive, okay? Let's roll with that. Alright? Other than that, great job, and get some rest.
Get out of here.
That's the guy that was away, right?
Yeah.
I suppose there's a penalty. Dude, just to account for the cost. Okay, so if they do that, try that play.
I love doing that. Expose them for a breakaway.
Well, if they drop off to a box like that, or when you get
Holy Sally.
You can watch it. You can say watch it. Doesn't matter. Oh, were you here, Crossy?
No.
Oh.
You don't like having meetings, eh?
I go back then. You're not here just to play a fucking shitty game. It's a third and third. No. You're here to win a hockey game, and you're gonna win a hockey game if you do those little things. Everybody needs to pull on the rope today. I know you guys can do it. I believe it. Jimmy believes it. The parents are here. We've seen what you can do when you put your mind to it. Now you just gotta forget about everything else. Do what you guys do best. Play hockey. Yes?
think you have to put into context what you just accomplished and the opportunity you have. We're not in the business as coaches to win hockey games. I'm sorry. Neither are we in the business of coaching hockey to lose hockey games. What I'm in the business for, and Jimmy is, at the end of the day, is to raise and create men to go into the real world and be productive members of society. Families, marriage, kids, whatever it is. And what you proved tonight, after 9 periods of hockey, is that you're ready for the real world. Because the adversity you fought through today, yesterday, and Friday, is something that'll carry you into the next phase of your life. And if I can help you do that, and Jimmy can, then I guess I've done my job. You just played 3 of the best NCAA hockey teams, short-staffed, with 0 of the perks that they get, and you guys did that. You guys. That's an unbelievable job that you guys just did. And yes, things get heated, guys get emotional. Great, awesome. You're gonna need that. Because the real world isn't easy, man. It's not easy. But good on ya. I can honestly say I am proud to be your guys' coach. So well done.
Good evening, welcome back inside Bill Copeland Arena here. Nick Torn alongside Austin Kozakar here. It's the 3rd period. And SFU is up big 6-1. A bit of a slow period with some tomfoolery in the middle, but here we are, 6-1 SFU.
Yeah, SFU just completely took over the game, and then we saw some rough stuff. Obviously, you know, a pretty big headshot against Dylan Brooks, and you know, we saw some fighting. I think, you know, the big key in this period, you know, most likely SFU's up, you know, 6-1. So it's, you know, it's most likely it's going to be SFU's game. But I think just a matter of, you know, not allowing tempers to flare and you know, kind of getting out of this game more, you know, just more or less both teams more unscathed.
You know, I think for a team like Trinity Western, like I know rivalries happen. This is a huge rivalry between SFU and Trinity Western, but they have a U Sports season to play. It's just the beginning. Like, you don't want to get into any trouble, any injuries in regards to fighting or anything like that. You'd think they'd be the ones to lay off, but hockey's hockey.
Yeah.
Now we're here in the 3rd period off the face-off. Scramble, but the puck comes out to Oates. And now to Pomeroy. As Spatafora and Ward are back in the box as they're serving the finales of their 10-minute misconducts. Probably about 6-ish minutes left. Or sorry, 4-ish minutes left on that. It was about 6 minutes when all the fraternizing happened. Ceccarelli gets tied up and Trinity Western plays the puck back out, and that's going to be icing against the Spartans, and it's going to go back into their zone for a face-off.
Am I seeing right? That looks like it's Cole Savage and
that is
net for
number 1
Spartans.
As Leon Sommer gets the rest of the night off, and Cole Savage, who we saw last night, the first-year man for Trinity Western. SFU keeps the puck in only momentarily. As Farin now is battling with it. Grubas gets it into the middle. Why are gloves? I think May took a puck up high. I'm not sure. I didn't really see it. Maybe it was a stick. Maybe a high stick as May's trying to show the referee. And now they're conferring. Will they call it? I don't think so. They didn't kind of see the referee doing like, I'm not too sure. We didn't see it. As nothing came of it, and a face-off, and we're back into it. Darby winds up, takes a shot, got a tip from Tian, and it went wide. Darby missed Tian, but it got a touch, so no icing. Savage is out to play it, leaves it for Whitaker. Whitaker goes cross ice, took a deflection, but Trinity's able to get onto it. Now his poke checked, and now here's SFU. Grubas tried to get it into Young. It's knocked down. Young with a quick shot off. Neck comes off. It is off. And here comes Trinity, and it's Farin. Got stick checked at the last moment as he tried to spin to make a pass. Cron. Into the middle. Tipped on by Farin, and Grattan makes a save and holds on for the whistle.
Tonight's third period brought to you by John Fleming Insurance, located at 6696 Hastings Street. That's 6696 Hastings Street in Burnaby. Count on us for all your auto, home, travel, business, and recreational insurance.
I really would like to know what recreational insurance is. Like, what qualifies under recreational insurance?
Give them a call.
Yeah. It's like probably a good plan, actually. Trinity Western, a sharp angle shot by Lowe. And now here comes Maxwell. Got a couple of assists tonight. Sends it in deep. Lacara gets it. Redikop, nice spin move. Shoots! Good save by Savage. I think it was the knob of his stick that deflects the puck out.
Definitely interesting to see as this period goes on. The kind of vibes, obviously a lot of tensions running high, but at the same time in a 6-1 game, it might be just both teams kind of, might want to get this done.
Ceccarelli. Puck comes out. Cron a little bit slow to get up. Now shot by Erickson. His block rebound chance. Puck's lifted high. Now to play for a whistle. Cron's feeling a little bit as he goes to the bench. Might have got one off the foot there. Needing a puck as it went out of play. Cameron over to Whitaker, being watched by Potvin. Mathis is able to get it out, but he's going to send it down, and that's probably going to be icing. Yes, sir, and we're all the way back. Almost 3 minutes in to this third period. It's Saturday, means there's football tomorrow, the NFL variety.
Always a classic, the old Sunday all day.
Just watch some Red Zone, Shot, save made by Savage, and he holds on for the whistle. Get some preseason BCIHL action here on next Saturday as SFU will take on Logan Lake.
Bit of and I think, and then the day after they go to Logan Lake.
Yes, on a Sunday. And then the home opener on October 4th against Okanagan, I believe. As that team has been refreshed as well after last year, I guess technically finishing 5th. you count the playoffs.
Yeah, that is true.
Potvin out front now. Leaves it for Chu. Shoots. Save made by Savage. Rebound chance. Ceccarelli goes wide. And the net comes off.
Yeah, if you're keeping track today, that you'd be going off, probably going off the sheet.
It's a lot. I'd say we're close to 50.
Feels like it's an above average because I mean,
it does.
I don't think last night. I don't think it was coming off that.
No. It feels a little wonky today. Maybe it was pretty warm today here in the Vancouver area, so maybe the ice is off or something. I don't know. Christian Lowe. Backhands into the middle. Grattan makes the save. Rebound chance. Scores. It's Connor Farren for Trinity Western. And it's 6-2. Cameron for Trinity Western. Backhanded down. Young couldn't get it past Whitaker, and he steps up, but May into the middle, gets through to Whitaker. Some pressure here from Trinity Western as the puck's bouncing through. Spafford tries to get the stretch, but Grattan makes a save and holds on for a whistle.
Christian Lowe with the assist on that second goal from Trinity Western. He's been a key part of this Trinity Western offense so far in the preseason, with a goal against UBC on Thursday, and then yesterday 2 goals.
Shot goes wide. Grattan didn't see it, and I think it caught a Trinity player up high. I'm not too sure who it is. He's slow to get up, but yeah, I think he caught that one. It's Samuel May again. Now it's into the middle. Kept in by SFU for a moment by Maxwell. Now Lowe. Taken away by Lacara. Ahead to Maxwell, was out of his reach. Trying to get around Oates, unable to. And now it's Farren. Goes high and over Robinson, and that'll be icing. Against Trinity Western, and back in the Trinity zone. Robinson trying to keep it in, but it was Farren that was able to force it out. Now Connor Farren almost had a chance. Being watched by Chu. Now it's Cron. Battling with Chu. Now it's Erickson. Robinson shoots. Ooh, just wide. Huffman unable to keep it in and feeds it over to Ceccarelli. Finds Erickson. Feeds in Potvin. Has to spin. Stops, checked, and Mathis kind of sits on him unintentionally. Low, over for Mathis. Shoots, goes wide. Kept in by Whitaker. Not for very long as it's sent down. Young's going to beat the icing, but it took a weird bounce off the boards, and Young was on the wrong angle and slipped up, and now here comes Skylar Cameron. Cameron cuts in. Still with it, trying to find it, lost it. And now here comes Young. Feeds it back to Tien. Now back to Young. It was just out of his reach. Grubbus straight into the middle. Nobody there, but it's Cameron. Mathis. Puck's taking a deflection. Huffman battles with Spafford. Huffman pokes it past Mathis, gets it to Tien, who gets it to Grubbus. Young shoots! Savage, I think, got a piece of it. May's back out there, which is good. Spafford takes a shot. Grattan makes the save, and he holds on for a whistle. 13-14 to go in the third period.
Yeah, a little bit of back and forth action. Definitely curious to see. Trinity Western did get on the board again. See if they got a little bit more in them. There's definitely a lot of pride on the line. Lost against UBC on Thursday. Lost against SFU last night. 6-2 is a pretty daunting lead to come back from, but certainly something to play for.
Shot went wide, and it's Oates. Has it now again. Plays it back to the point. Quickly back by Farin to the Oates. Farin drops it. Now puck's loose. Cron shoots. Grattan makes the save. Now it goes underneath, and it's Pomeroy who plays it back in. May, who's trying to play it back to Cron, who was in front of the net, but it hit the net, so it went to the side. May. Farin. Pomeroy shoots through traffic. Grattan saw it. Made the save and holds on to the whistle. And a little pushing and shoving.
Yeah, a little bit of pushing and shoving, but a bit more of the normal, garden variety stuff.
Spatafor and Ward are done their 10-minute misconducts, by the way, so they're all back at there, and Spatafor is there now with his partner, Spafford. Low, around the net, continuing around the zone. Now it's Pomeroy, shoots, goes wide. Oates in deep. Ceccarelli takes the puck away, kicks it ahead. Now it's to Potvin, who slams it down, goes past Savage. Ceccarelli's there. It's in for Lacara. Back to the point. Robinson now shoots. Blocked. I think it hit Ceccarelli in front. Chu plays it back to Young. Ceccarelli knocked off the puck. Now the puck goes behind the net where Lowe is. Low with the stretch pads. Spafford can't touch it. Icing's waved off. Maybe he did get a tip, as the linesman says. Kind of did hear a bit of one, so checks out, I suppose. Erickson. A little bit of line juggling here from Marcoletta. Erickson sends it in deep. Young. Huffman unable to get it in deep. And now Klesson sends it right on Grattan, who deflects it. And now it's into the middle, and a stretch stick from Farin deflects the puck wide. And now he's come up with it again, plays it into the middle. Too many bodies in front. Ward. Whitaker. Mathis. Shot deflected to the corner by Grattan. Darby. Cron missed it, but Mathis follows up. Puck bouncing around. Ward backhands it down. There was a touch, so no icing. Whitaker. Tien gets there as well, but now it's Oates. Puck's tipped. Goes down, and Redikoff is there. Takes off the boards. Lacara. Now Grubbus. Tien and Pomeroy come together. battle behind the net here as we're midway through this third period. SFU up 6-2. May. Near side out, so he lost it, but just came out, so Lakara had to back off as her teammates who were offside. Maybe a fortunate bounce for Trinity Western. Pomeroy around the net. Now here comes Redekop. He shoots, takes the deflection, goes high over the net, Ryan Redekop. Now it's given away. Tian turns and puts it right on Savage, who deflects it to the near side corner where Whitaker is. Low. Gets around Robinson. Takes a sharp angle shot. Pad save from Grattan. Puck doesn't come out. Whitaker keeps it in. Taken down, and now here comes SFU. As they got some numbers here. Cross ice. Good stick from Spafford to deflect it high past Cardinal. Cardinal did enough. Now it's into the middle. Scores! Max Potvin has scored again.
Potvin continued to look on fire. You know, I think his last shift, it seemed like he came off a bit early on his last shift after showing a little bit of discomfort. So good to see him come back on his very next shift and score another goal. His first line. We've seen yesterday and we've even seen today. You know, everybody on this team's capable of scoring, but there's definitely some special chemistry between Potvin, Ceccarelli, and Eriksson.
Certainly is. As it's now 7-2 for SFU.
Potvin now with another 2-goal night.
Get the draw to get things back underway, and it's Robinson off the draw and win from SFU. Ceccarelli. Cardinal. Ceccarelli get assists on Potvin's second of the night. And now Young enters the zone, shoots. Savage, a little peek behind him, but he's got it. Holds on for a whistle. 8:10 to go.
Yeah, definitely, a pretty good game for SFU. This is kind of, this youth sports levels, the level SFU wants to prove that they can, compete at and win against. And have a dominant performance like this, you've certainly got to be happy with SFU.
Puck comes out of the zone for Trinity Western, but Darby picks it up and he finds Ward. Had to stop as it came off his stick a little weird. And now it's kept in. Caleb Huffman. He's had a good couple games here, the native of Fairbanks, Alaska. Puck's lifted really high and out and ends up, and they're onside here, and here comes Whitaker. Gets high sticked, but he still gets the shot away, and that'll be a penalty to SFU. I think it's going to be Darby. Darby's going to the box. Oh, is he getting kicked out? So Darby is out of the game, I suppose. Ericsson's come over to serve the penalty. It's just a 2-minute penalty on there. Maybe it's a 2 and a 10. I'm not sure. Well, Trinity's on the power play. 0 for thus far. Lowe's trying to change. That's blocked. Maxwell gets the puck, and it sends it all the way down. May drops it for Lowe. Klessens finds Lowe, plays it back to the point. It was too hard for Whitaker and out of reach. And it comes all the way back to Savage. Grebus intercepts the pass, and oh, it's almost deflected in. Yeah, so 2 and a 10 for Darby. Well, that's not right, because Zach Whitaker's on the ice. I think he meant Spafford is also out of the game. Well, 10-minute misconduct, but there's under 10 minutes to go, so that's a game. But not on the official score sheet. Pomeroy. Shot by Oates, it's blocked. Jason Chu getting down. Oates. Back to the point. Pomeroy. Oates. Quick shot by Lowe, and Robinson gets his stick in the way. Deflects high and out of play for a whistle. 5:52 to go. Shots are 31-21 in favor of SFU.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's just been, SFU's night. It's been, an onslaught.
Face off, one back by Pomeroy. Oates now has it. Cameron. Now it's Mathis. Back to Oates. Now it's cross-ice Pomeroy. Penalty's over. Ericsson's out of the box, serving it for Darby. Spatafora. Huffman. Weird bounce off the boards. Tien unable to get it through. And now it's given away to Ericsson, who decides to stop up and make a move. Now the puck sent right down on Savage. Blockers it to the near corner, and Pomeroy. Cameron missed far in, but May is offside. So the whistle will go, and a face-off will come, I think, all the way back in Trinity Western zone, because that's where the pass came from. And
it'll definitely be interesting keeping tabs on this non-conference team throughout the season as they go on their travel schedule. It was a tough first year, like just in the sense like they're playing against some great competition. They're going to be playing against some great competition, but you can just see with the way they're, competing against these U Sports teams, how the strides and how this roster's built. They've got some really good offensive talent. It's going to be exciting to see, how his team weathers against, some really tough Division 1 competition. I think there's some Division 3 competition. There's some ACHA. It's going to be fun keeping tabs on this non-conference team.
As we mentioned, Marysville is coming to town here in Burnaby, and then they're going to play teams like UMass out there, and UMass is a pretty good program in the hockey world in NCAA. Whitaker. Lost the puck, and now SFU has it. Lacar trying to poke it forward. Now he tried to jam it to hit a skate, and now working it out is Lowe. Christian Lowe has some time. He has some space. Backhands into the middle. Chu got his stick down and blocks the pass. Oates. famous alum from UMass was Cale McCarr of the Colorado Avalanche. Mathis into the middle, missed May. And now the puck comes out. Pomeroy. Trying to make some moves. They come in. Yeah, they're offside. As the faceoff will come outside the SFU zone with 3:49 to go. Young lost it. Now it's given to Spatafor, who makes a move, trying to cut through two SFU players. He does, loses the glove in the process. And I think he's appealing for a slash of his stick.
Yeah, might have something there.
He might have. I don't blame him. Cameron shoots. Saved by Grattan. And now Robinson off the boards, doesn't quite get out. Pomeroy keeps it in. Farin, he goes down. That's going to be a penalty. As Grubus is going to the box.
Trinity Western with an opportunity here to spoil a bit of the party for SFU. Down 7-2, so you know, you never say never, but certainly would be a pretty incredible comeback. But you can still, you know, there's still a lot of pride in the line, and still, you know, you can get a goal. You know, if you're Trinity Western, you think you get a quick goal here, and you know, see what happens.
You know, the last 3 minutes in the CFL, obviously that anything can happen. In hockey, it's a little different. You're right, never say never, but a tall order nonetheless as the power play begins. And May over to Low. Klessens turns. Ooh, puck was loose, but a good clear by Chu. And he gets it to Maxwell, who enters in shorthanded, leaves it for Ward. Ben Ward trying to make some moves, unable to. Farin steals it, and now Klessens. Jeremy Klessens. He's checked by Huffman. Turns around. May. Low. Whitaker. Whitaker shoots. Ooh, off the post. Bit of a seeing eye puck, and it gets through, but the post says no. Puck on the side, and Grattan holds on for a whistle. A minute 59 to go. Some of the other opponents they'll be taking on, like Long Island University, Sacred Heart, Robert Morris. You might remember them from college basketball a few years ago. Bowling Green, home of one Kevin Bieksa. He played there. And of course the classics like you have University of Alaska Fairbanks. Caleb Huffman will get to play a home game. Cameron, Oates. Pomeroy shoots. Grattan makes a save, holds on for the whistle.
Yeah, kind of funny with that Fairbanks connection. Obviously, Caleb Huffman from Fairbanks, Alaska, but played for Alaska Anchorage. Also home to Jimmy Darby as well. Well, not home, but his former team. The old deep
Alaska Anchorage. I think he played for the Surrey Eagles as well. The North Vancouver product. Here's Jimmy Darby, who was misconduct out of this game. Blocked by Redekop. Now Oates. Mathis. Couldn't get it back to Oates, and SFU is going to get it out. Grubbus is out of the box. Back to even strength here as we're into the last minute of play in this third period. I beat the announcer. Whitaker sends it down. Huffman. Robinson, he finds Grubbus, who had a 2-on-1 for a moment, but it was changed. That brought Oates back on, and now it's Huffman who was streaking in. The puck gets deflected high and out of play into the fans. Somebody was around there. Oh. Nobody hurt, though. Nobody hurt.
Yeah, definitely arena where you always have to keep the eye on the puck.
Keep the head up, you know, that's kind of the number one rule in hockey. That puck can hurt, it's rubber. Shot by Robinson's cleared away by Savage. Puck stays in, Maxwell. Cut through everybody, takes a shot, blockered away by Savage. Rebound chance, takes a bounce, goes through. May trying to get it in and doesn't. Grubbus checked. And that'll probably just do it. They'll let this one die. As SFU completes the sweep of Trinity Western. And this, oh, what? Okay, there's the buzzer. As they do complete the sweep with a 7-2 win here at Bill Copeland Arena. Pretty good performance over the last two nights.
Just a dominant showing by SFU, and I think on the weekend, couldn't ask for a better result. Obviously, SFU's with this non-conference team is trying to signal these are teams that they can hang with and that they can beat. And with back-to-back wins against Trinity Western, and tonight's in a really dominant fashion, I think mission accomplished for this weekend.
The old handshake line. After all the tomfoolery earlier, they're good sports at the end of the day. Some fun hockey, and you'll hear us next week, yes, for some BCIHL action. Tune into SFU's BCIHL team taking on Logan Lake. We'll be here 7 p.m. and some preseason action before it gets all underway on October 4th. But we await the 3 stars as chosen by our own Austin Kozakar. As we'll get that once they do that. Shots on goal, 33-25 in favor of SFU, and the old W. There is, they salute the crowd. And we'll await the 3 stars. As they go.
Yeah, and then after we've watched 3 games of this, it's now we sort of say, at least from our broadcast, say goodbye to this non-conference team for a little while.
For a little bit.
Just as we were starting to, really get to notice.
Get to heat up. But yeah, you'll hear us next with the non-conference team here at Bill Copeland Arena.
Or with the BCIHL team.
Well, yes, but the next time you'll see non-conference team. November 1st. Nope, 3 stars, Caleb Huffman, number 3.
Yeah, with the game-winning goal on the power play.
Walker Erickson gets the 2nd star.
Yeah, he had a great game. And then Max Potvin, he had 2 goals, 3 assists. I think, Walker Erickson also probably had a pretty good claim to the title too, but they were just electric tonight. And yeah, they've been great to start this non-conference season.
They have, and that'll do it for us here from Bill Copeland Arena. Nick Torin and Austin Kozakar. We'll see you next week for the BCIHL action. Tune in on YouTube or come on to Bill Copeland Arena. See you soon.